Dear Aquarius, welcome to my channel. My name is Levi and this is your weekly tarot reading. It's a timeless reading, so anytime you watch this video, this is for the following 7 days. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and definitely leave a comment below. And with that, let's get going. I hope you're having a great week. And will be even better after this reading. So, wow, first thing is very good. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crazy. So, dear Aquarius, I think your week, and maybe actually it seems like it's gonna be a more lasting than just a week, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana cards out of the 9. That is insane in that sense. So that means you're gonna have a really busy period starting this week. So the first things first, the cards are suggesting that if you go back and start doing some more meditation and start listening to the voice within, then you might have certain realizations. So maybe in the last period, everything was so busy, everything was happening, there are lots of challenges, a lot of work-related stuff, a lot of messages, phone calls, you had to deal with so many things that you did not have time for yourself and for your relationships and for your life. So you might have to go back just now to start focusing on your personal well-being. And this is the Hermit right here. You need to find the light, because you might be going to a new direction now, and if you don't have this light, the star in front of you, the northern star, what you need to follow, then you might go to the wrong direction, or you end up somewhere where you're not meant to be. So certain things can and will happen with you in the near future. So you will reach maybe a tower moment. So you see, the tower is the place, it's a blessing to start with, but it's very painful when this happens. So certain realizations, it might come to you that things where you're doing or things where you're thinking are actually not valid, or they are not the way you thought they were, and they start crumbling down. This could be relationship, this could be any sort of idea that you have in your mind, it could be work relationship, it could be a lot of things around in your life that you will keep building. And you know, sometimes when we are so busy with our work and studies and life and everything, we don't even focusing on our relationship and the way we are living. So when things go slower, then you realize like, oh, things just start breaking down because there was not enough attention on them. There is some transformation coming your way. There is a change. So things will move and things will improve. Things will improve if you focus on that star, that inner light I was talking about at the beginning. Because you have to make decisions. You have to make decisions how you're gonna treat all these massive changes that comes to your life right now, to make the most of it, and where you're gonna put your focus. And hopefully your focus will be on your personal growth, personal development, financial freedom, emotional freedom, all the good stuff where there is harvest, there are fruits and goals and everything. So that has to be in your mind constantly, so that image is there that you are going towards it. And if certain things in your life didn't work out, or things in your life did not support that development, you need to walk away from them. You need to decide to, you know what, this relationship is not helping, this place is not supporting my development, this person, these friends, this group of friends, this social circle, whatever is that, it's no longer supportive. You need to keep moving. You need to move away and find a much more calmer shore, a calmer place. With the temperance and balance card here, it talks about just like that. You need to find balance in your life. If you overworked yourself, if you were just busy doing stuff, if you just pushing yourself through some places because you thought that this is what you must do, especially if there were other people involved, and say, well, it's not just my own responsibility, but I'm responsible for other people's well-being and life and whatever as well, then now it's time to start focusing on your own well-being, your own development. It will be very important, because you can manifest whatever you want, but you need to know what exactly you want to manifest. So if you have if you are tired and if you are not focusing on the right things because you don't have a frame of mind, then you're gonna manifest just that. So there might be some revelations in your life, certain things that you might not be too happy about. You might actually discover somebody lied to you, something is not the way you thought it was, somebody tried to deceive you or did it already, and now you need to let these things crumble down, and being able to get out of this tower when it crumbles down. That is your forte have to be, and that's your focus have to be, and that only can happen if you are in the right frame of mind. And while all this happening around you, the cards are saying that your best shot is being very mature, very stable, especially emotionally. And when you look at how things are changing and things are turning and twisting and transforming, you need to be in the middle of the whole ocean with waves and everything, and be very grounded, be very supportive, because it could affect other people around you as well, your friends, your family, your social circle, and you need to be the person who is keeps everything under control. You need to be a bit passive, but you need to be open and receptive. Okay, so there are a lot of massive changes and massive realizations. And if you had, look at this, the devil comes up again, another major arcana and another major arcana. I don't know what you are going through right now, dear Aquarius, but this is absolutely nuts. So your judgment will be so important. Your best judgment and your control over the situations will be so important. So when it comes to the devil and the tower and the death card here, is something really going to turn upside down in your life, and for the better. So for you, you have to make judgments based on love, based on caring, based on future. So these are Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. These are the same two persons in hell. Can you see how similar these two cards are? But you need to make a decision which one you want to be, which one you want to focus on. You want to have this, the Garden of Eden, or you want to have hell. There is no other way, because right now you are being presented and as well as confronted by the devil and the devil's work. So you have to be the person who can walk away from bad habits. As I said, maybe it's time to start meditating and figuring out what are those things are no longer serving you. Do you have bad habits? You drink, you smoke, you're taking drugs, you have compulsive behavior, you have codependency, you have issues in whatever level, then you need to face them. And if they are really severe problems and issues, you need to consult with a specialist, because there's so many life-changing events right now. Where you're gonna be at the end, this is the question, because it's not just for next week now. This is crazy. It's gonna have an influence for the next couple of months. So you need to be in the right position. You need to be in the right frame of mind, a right place to tackle the problem. And there will be people trying to influence you. They try to help, lie to you. They try to make you do something which you might not consciously would do, but you really have to look for the devil, and the devil is in the details. It's not my brilliance, it's a saying. So when it comes to certain things, you really need to focus on how everything is affecting your life and your future development, because there will be a lot of things that it's going to be hidden from you in the dark. And if you don't take the time, energy, even money, even effort, whatever is that, to go beyond and have the understanding why it is what it is. Imagine somebody give you a contract and you just like, oh yeah, no problem, I sign it for you, and the details, the small print saying like you're gonna be tied down for the next year of your life. How would that feel? You really need to be in a position to be able to see the reality. And sometimes you have to walk away, and sometimes you have to make a very different judgment. And when you are at the crossroad, the devil going to try to push you. So the wider road or the smaller alley right there, you have to choose, and it's up to you. But the judgment card here saying that you're gonna get what you deserve. This is what it is. This is the final judgment. The universe is going to decide what you deserve, how you're gonna go to the next place from here. So if I were you, I would really go into my spirit and start finding answer what exactly my inner child, my spirit wants, because this is the reality. Everything else around you and whatever happens around the world and what the TVs and the news and the adverts are saying to you what you need to have and you need to do and you need to be are probably not right. And at the moment, you better listen to your inner voice and follow the right judgment that you have to make. And if you do that, you're gonna come up on top of everything. You will be able to deal with the situation. You will be able to get things done in your life, and you will be able to tackle all the unexpected challenges that arises in the future. But you need to have a rest, and you need to reconnect yourself with yourself. This is what it all comes down to. If you are comfortable, if you are confident in yourself, then even the devil cannot take you out. You cannot manipulate you, cannot turn you around, it cannot do anything. If you are absolutely certain about what you do and what you have. And again, if you have habits that are not supportive, then it's time to let them go. Time for some healing. I think it's pretty insane. It's pretty strong message in here. You need to make a decision. You need to pick the right thing, because maybe up to now you were oblivious about certain things, but now when the devil shows up, that means you need to make the action, and it's up to you now. It's nobody else can help you. It's your responsibility. Simple as that. So dear Aquarius, if you enjoyed this video so far, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and leave a comment. Does this resonate with you? And let me give you a couple of cards from the Sacred Destiny Oracle. So this is messages. These are messages from the universe. Let's see. What's the first? Relaxation. This is not like all the cards are coming up that telling you to go back to the source. Pleasure. Some things that we know when this card comes out, and I have a devil as well, I have to say that certain pleasure in our life, so certain things that gives us pleasure, are the devil's work. They don't they give you pleasure for the short period of time, like a hit, but you are on this chain, and it's in long term, those pleasures are going to be pain. So when it comes to those pleasures, please consider what are those habits in your life. It keeps coming back in this reading. I can't make this up, it's right here in front of me, so I have to warn you. And there is delight. Delight comes out for every single reading. You need to find the delight in everything you do. And there is a big difference between delight and pleasure. So delight is everywhere. And you don't need to force, you don't need to take drugs to have delight. But sometimes for pleasure, you have to sacrifice other things. So with that, let me take some numerology cards for you as well. We have love and partnership. We have abundance and love again. So you have to love yourself. And maybe with the devil and all these things in here, if you have a loving relationship, a partnership, then you need to focus on, if you were ignoring that part of your life, then it's time to find it. Or if you are in a relationship and you were not focusing on that, now it's time to put some effort in it, or let it go, because one or the other. And abundance is around you, so you should not be afraid of making decisions and feeling that, oh, I'm gonna lose this, I'm gonna lose that. The universe will provide you with everything you need. So there is abundance around you and around us. There is no other things exist in this planet except abundance. If you can show me the nothing, please put down in the comment what is nothing. Okay, can you explain what's nothing? Because everything is something, and that means everything is abundance. Right. So finally, let's see what the romantic oracle cards would you like to tell you. Love yourself first. Love, love, love. What can I say? Love yourself first. Go back to the original source. Let your friends help you. Exactly. So what I said, find a specialist, find people around you who can guide you, who can help you if you have serious issues. And then finally, I have true love. So this is a romance of a lifetime. There's so many love in here that if you are in love, then it's excellent. If you need to find love because maybe you're doing too much work, you're doing all sorts of things and you don't have time for love, but with this, all this line in here, I think you might be ready, but make sure this is love, what you're looking for, not other stuff that the devil can give you, because there's never well, I wanted to say it's never everlasting, but the problem is crop of the devil is always everlasting. So you want to have love, everlasting love, not the nonsense and not the pain and not the chain that you want it to be everlasting. So with that, dear Aquarius, hope you enjoyed this video. If you're interested in tarot reading, you find the link below in the description for the Center of Excellence website, where you can learn even tarot reading. There's hundreds of online courses. If you use the link, your first course will be £29, which is absolutely ridiculous. I've done the tarot reading course on that some time ago when I was learning, and for 18 modules, that price is absolutely nothing. And it gives you like all the lexical knowledge you need to know about the cards and the spread and everything. And after that, you can start working on yourself, how to do it and practice it. So with that, dear Aquarius, I really appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.